Yeah, I agree, bro. I think that's exactly what's going on. We're going to go over mat number 3 now. Isaac Doederlein just double guard pulled. And Isaac is one of my favorites. I think he's an upcoming kid, a lot of talent, and it's always exciting to watch him fight.
Fight against Guilherme, the ZR team, from my hometown.
There we go.
So just to complete my point, what I believe is everything on the levels goes in cycles and up until merge in a similar style. We are on the process of having things in a...
The elimination process is a long-going one,
exactly.
And we have created a style that is the best possible given, you know, the possibilities, right?
And according to the rule set, you will always kind of merge to the point that one day there will be people fighting very similar in all categories.
Hey, Doederlein with the bolo there. Let's see if we can get the back. And I love those transitions. They're so fun to watch.
It's very technical.
It's very technical. The thing is, if you don't know BJJ and you're looking at that, it makes no sense at all. It doesn't look like fighting, but it's hard to explain how much is going on in that situation. Even for someone who's been training my whole life, it's still sometimes it's even hard to keep up with the lightweights on how much detail there is into everything they're doing.
And it's so dynamic, the way that they kind of see ahead on the pool. It's so impressive.
And you see Doederlein there, Isaac with the pass now. He switches it from the underhook to the knee cut. But Guimarães Borges doing a really good job playing guard, not giving Isaac much to work with. You can see Isaac's trying to create space there, trying to create some angles. Brother, you mentioned he's from your hometown in Brazil. Is that right?
Yeah, he's Yoli's son.
Oh, he's his son?
Yeah. He's very technical. He does a lot of bolo. Very good in guard. It's crazy how the beginning of those used to be so tensed.
Yeah.
Whoever moves first, nowadays it just flows, right? Whoever goes, it just go with it.
And it's a race to the bottom, you know, in the lightweight division, which is predictable but still fun to watch.
Yeah. But then Isaac, he has a very good power control on top. And then once he gets this advantage point, can put the Guilherme a little bit in a back foot. See the way that he kind of always
pulls him
ahead
in
the game.
You see that Guimarães has like a really strong, you know, pull control over Isaac's upper body. He's not really letting him back out. He keeps him in, prevents Isaac from switching directions like he would like. And it puts him off balance just enough to prevent Isaac from getting strong on the pass. Notice his hips are far back. He can't really lead with the hips because of the upper body control there.
Yeah, and then I like the grip that Isaac has on the right hand, pushing the leg so it doesn't let mobility. So that like that the hips get stuck, and it's difficult for him to kind of use the
they don't break.
Offensive.
I call them pocket grips. If you watch when Kainan Duarte passed Leandro Lo's guard at the Worlds last year, that's how he controlled Leandro Lo the entire time. Pocket grips on both pants. It's very hard to break that grip.
Very beautiful guard.
All right, in a minute now, we're going to have Bruno Mofacini versus Thaleson Soares on mat number 8. We'll switch over in a few seconds. Really excited about that one. That is a clash of generations at its best right there, brother.
Exactly. And, Bruno, man, a living legend of the sport. I think he's 12 times world champion.
I'm going to go with 12. It's hard to keep up.
Yeah.
To me, that's even more outstanding than what Buchecha has done because he has done it in one weight class, whereas Buchecha has always competed 2, right? Yeah. I'm not trying to take credit away from anyone, but you know, it's 12 years 12 in a row. That's almost in a row, I think. Yeah. Well, in a row, maybe.
Most of it. And
it's very impressive.
It's like a 12 years of dominance. Yeah. You know? And whereas Buchecha is reigning at the moment, but it's like he reigned for 6 years.
Yes.
6 to 7 years.
Which is still, at the open weight class, it's insane.
Only reign for 7 years.
Yes. Truly impressive.
It would be very good to see Buchecha fight the Europeans again. But I think from now on, we're going to see them all. You know, like seeing athletes like Bruno Mofacini come here and fight. You know, we have Keenan Cornelius, Muhammad Ali, all of them world champions.
Yes. And Guilherme is a very solid open guard, not giving Isaac much to work with. And we're going to move over to mat area number 8 with Bruno Malfacini and Taliesin Soares.
Only by Guilherme there with the foothold. That's a very good position. Well defended by Isaac Doederlein, but getting the advantage. That grip on the back of the collar on the neck is very difficult to move from there.
Because you maintain the upper body control without the seatbelt. It's a precursor to the seatbelt. Yeah. So Isaac right now, he's chasing Guilherme's back by pulling his upper body in. That right leg pulls him in too. It looks like he might be giving him a foot lock or a knee bar or something there. There's nothing there. Isaac is like halfway to his opponent's back.
Yeah. This is like the hardest thing to do, get the collar now. And to free the foot is very easy.
And not only that, how do you break that grip, right?
Is it possible?
You can't, exactly. You can't hand fight that grip. So
he let it go. He went to the leg drag. That's a good position right there. You can see that Isaac, he holds his Guilherme's knee with his right elbow. This is the key to keep the control of the leg drag. Now well recovered for the 50-50 position by Guilherme with a lot of struggle there, but made it work.
With only 3 minutes and 40 seconds left, the score is even. Probably one thing that's always impressive, it's always very interesting to me, like some regions of Brazil and the world in general, they're like a hot spot for talent. Right, the city you're from, like so many good fighters came out of that region. Like in wrestling, we have places like Iowa and Ohio and Dagestan and Russia. Like why? It's so interesting. Why those places? Like it's very specific. Amazon in Brazil, like so many good jiu-jitsu people came out of that region.
I think it's because the way that it's being brought up and the way that it's being colonized, the way that they see the world as in. Get on with it and take opportunity to do as much as you want to get out of the bad situation.
Yeah, it's a fighting culture too, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
I noticed that a lot of these places. Isaac with the full lock. Beautiful.
In the last few minutes.
And that's hard to do. Like lightweights typically, they're harder to tap in.
They don't usually tap on the foot.
Beautiful foot lock by Isaac. Moving on to the next round.
It's very hard to find someone tapping on the right way, right? I don't see very often.
And the thing, Tim, too, it is like there's no way out of it. There is some power involved when you're arching, right? When you engage your hips and your upper body and the footlock, weight does play a role. So a heavier weight would have more of that. When you're a lighter weight, the adjustment is everything because you don't have as much power and weight to back up your footlock, right?
That's going to be part of the replay of the match, recapping. Good move in there, recovery by Guilherme. That's such a good flow.
Beautiful.
That was the setup of the footlock. You can see how very deep.
I don't know if you might have looked a little too relaxed.